Hello everyone, how's it going? Long time no see. Eh? Long time no see. Yeah, so what have you all been doing? Well, there's been no Odyssey around since the beginning of the week. Well, you know, working and all that sort of other good stuff. What about gameplay? What have we been doing? Well, I've been doing some missions, some combat missions, as you can see. Taking out a couple of people's engines, that sort of thing. Done some bounty missions. Done some massacre missions. Done all that sort of thing in Elite Dangerous. Trying to get that rank up. You would have seen I've also got past Deadly as well, which is great. So I'm enjoying that. Really enjoying that. So I thought I'd do a little bit of cheeky combat. You know, while we're waiting, is it next week, the week after, when Odyssey finally comes out, and then, you know, we're gonna change, we're gonna pivot the channel then, in regards to, you know, what we're gonna do. So, got my Corvette. I've been stacking up some missions here as well, which I've been enjoying doing. I've been a little bit of a naughty boy as well, mind. I've got a 27 million credit bounty on me. Woo! Yes, I've been shooting smugglers for more additional money. And I've been doing some stuff around the Type 10, which we're going to cover on this weekend stream. Sort of like the away from the keyboard builds. So that's what I've been doing. So what have you lot been doing then? People in the stream, what have you been doing? I can see you all there. How are things? How are things? Weather's getting a bit better as well, isn't it? So, you know, it is what it is. People don't want to be sat in front of a computer too much. So I've got loads of combat missions and things like this, and bounty hunting missions to pick up. This guy is no doubt gonna do a runner, but that's okay. I've got Interdictor, and also in this system, a Lewis. I've got my fleet carrier as well, just in case. Now I am wanted. I've been very naughty. Toblerone of the Alexa, how are you doing? I hope things are right with you. Slam Dunk. Doing the mats, are you? Yeah, I've been stocking up on materials as well. Dropped by this lot. Zabadak, how's it going? Hope things are okay with you too. So yeah, so I thought I'd do a little bit of pew pew pew, and like everybody else, stock up on money, stock up on materials, and get ready for Odyssey when it drops. Look at this guy. Just give it up and just submit. Just submit. Just submit. Come on. Submit. 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 Has he submitted yet? He hasn't he's submitted. Right, brilliant. Let's get the lasers out. Yeah, it's a thing, see, everyone is gathering materials, I think, ready, because you know it's going to be a right ache in the sack. You know it's going to be a right ache in the sack when Odyssey comes up. We've been given a brief taster of what's going to be contained in Odyssey, and now we've got to make sure we've got our stuff in order. So I think, you know, I might be doing a trip on Sunday to the those spires. You can get all those grade 4 materials, grade 4, grade 5 mats. Simon, how's it going? Hope you're doing well. A little bit earlier in the day for you now, see, so... What's he dropped? I've got all of that. I got emitters. All of that I got. Who's this fella down here? The Brutal Angel. Ah, he's okay. We're going to jump away from him. 11 p.m, so much better than 3 o'clock in the morning. You wait till Odyssey drops, boy. Whoa, ho, ho. They be the old. You be going to the purveyors of fine midnight oil. That's what you'll be doing. So a little bit of nice and easy combat. I've been messing around as well with these away from the keyboard AFK builds with the Type 10. And I've got it working, but it's not quite... Resonator, how's it going? It's not quite away from the keyboard as I'd like it. You kind of still got to be there, in my opinion. I mean, I need to do a bit more engineering on the Type 10, and for that I'm going to need materials and what have you. But, yeah. Because the away from the keyboard builds on the Type 10 are mostly pulse lasers with 2 beam lasers with thermal vent on, which is good. But I've had mixed results with it, especially when, you know, ships hiding behind you and the turrets haven't picked up on it. Well, it's only the 19th of May we've got to wait for, really. So it's not so bad, is it? To be fair, I'm quite enjoying the opportunity to get back into this version of the game before they do the switch over. That's what I think. Well, I've been taking him into low red zones. And it's been great, but every now and again, you get a bit of a kick in, and you get your ass handed to you. Even with, you know, a pretty good fighter pilot. And let's face it, fighter pilots in this game are, you know, neither here nor there. That's what I've been doing. Yeah, I do. No, they're not elite. I got back to, it's like dangerous and all the rest of it. And I thought that was fair enough. Started getting a bit expensive then. Even when you take them all away from harmless. That's what I was doing. And I've been doing a bit. I've put 155 million in combat on the ship. In a couple of days. Well, to be fair, it's probably worthwhile making sure everyone's got everything. Really, and everything is fully stocked up. I mean, there are going to be some problems around that. Like, I mean, who can bear themselves to get around that Guardian site again? I mean, come on. I mean, those Guardian sites, they can be absolute killer, can't they? And then we're going to have to turn around and say, where are we all going to go when Odyssey drops? So that when Odyssey does put you back into the game, you will just appear there. Or what are they going to do? Or are they going to put all commanders in a certain area? Well, they're not going to do that, are they? Because can you imagine the contention? It'd be terrible. So, you know, a commander's going to gravitate towards the Thargoid bases, Dav's Hope, you know, Guardian sites, all those big inset pieces, and be walking around there. Don't know where to go. But I'm going to trade down all my materials to low materials, and I'm going to go to those spires that I did at the beginning of the year and stock up. Yeah, it's exactly what I'm going to be doing. So I'm going to be doing a bit of playing, get some stuff in the game. Getting some of my ships engineered, I think, just in case they change the engineering dynamic. And we know there's going to be a change to how you engage with the engineers, because that's been leaked, isn't it? So, right. What's this fella drop then? I have it all. I don't want his coffee. Okay. I'm kind of getting through it all. What do you mean obliterate Douglas hoardings failed? I obliterate everybody. Fair enough. I'm pretty sure I've had him as well. Operate known terrorist Sakura. Opens the galaxy map. Well, he's there, and that's where I am, so that's great. Yeah, is it messed up the title again? Oh, I don't know. Let's have a look. Twitch. Actually, oh, Streamlabs OBS. It's flaky. I might go on to restream once this is up. Now I've got Elite Dangerous Bounty Hunting, and in the YouTubes I've got what's going on here? Oh, for God's sake, YouTube. Putting the wrong flipping title in. Right, all changed. Do apologise for that bit, victim. It's just pure old Elite Dangerous, unfortunately. So I've changed that. Set everything up in Streamlabs with the right title and everything, and then sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It's flaky as hell. So no, unfortunately, I've just updated that. If you refresh your browser, you will see what it is. It's just combat. And for some reason, YouTube keeps messing about with things, and we are where we are. That's all right, mate. No worries. I mean, thanks for letting me know, because, like I said, I set it all up on when I was doing the stream, and now it's changed. Okay, who am I looking for? I'm looking for Sakura. Sakura. Now we got a Sakura anyway. And then what will... Ooh, look out. They're pulling us out. Cool. I like this. It's good being pulled out. Saves me doing all the hard work. So what I've noticed as well, now I've got to Deadly, finally, after 6 years. All the NPCs have got a bit harder. I kind of noticed. I'm not sure whether that's a thing or I'm just imagining it. I'm probably just imagining it, but all seems to have got a little bit tougher. Blimey. That would have taken you, what, 3/4 of an hour to get there? Yeah, that's the best thing. Sit the nav beacon, he'll pop in. Thanks for the follow. Yeah, so good little bit of combat. Getting some money, working on that rank. Where is he? There he is. Night vision on, night vision off. You decide in the stream.
Incoming mission critical message.
What's he dropped? Filament composites. I got all of this. Don't need any of it. Compound shielding. Yeah, we got it all.
Frameshift drive charging.
We got it all.
Ready to engage.
It's shoot the materials off the barnacles stuff that I haven't got.
Engage.
So I was in the process of jumping to another system quickly. And then jumping back. So we'll jump there, hand some missions in, and then because I got quite a bit of money in the missions, to be fair, and my notoriety is currently at 9, so it's going down slowly. And of course, with notoriety, you've got to be logged on 1 point for every 2 hours. So looks like I'll be logged on for 18 hours then.
Frameshift drive charging.
9. I know. Oh, I've been naughty today. I stacked what I thought was these pirate missions, and it wasn't. What I had stacked was destroy the smuggler missions.
3, 2.
Therein being the problem. Oh yes, indeed. So I was committed then, right? And it was big money. Big money. Unfortunately, the big money means big bounty. So I've got a 27 million credit bounty on me, which is sizable. To say the least. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention. I was clicking about and I thought, yeah, I'll have that and that and that and that. Ah, goodness gracious me, I said. I may have picked the wrong mission. Yeah, that's good stuff for some of the cargo as well. I'm also stocking up on data as well. I did the community goal for Hudson, where they wanted a lot of data handed in, which is great, but now I haven't got any data for engineering and stuff like that. So I'm back to scanning ships here, there and everywhere. Which is, again, fine, you know, it's alright, isn't it? You know, encoded and anomalous bulk scan data. But for that one community goal, that one there, support President Hudson, I had 324 million. Woo! Tell you what. Bloody great money. I couldn't believe what good money it was. So I thought, yeah, I'll have some of that. Can always get more in it. And you've got to wonder as well, what was their reason for doing that behind it? Is data going to be really hard to come by? And you think, well, could well be.
Coordinates Romeo India Charlie. Submit a request before docking and enjoy your visit, Commander.
Right, so bigger screen now, see what we're doing. Dock us up.
Permission authorized. Prep for arrival on landing pad 3-2.
7 new ships. Cadago, how's it going? Yeah, it was amazing money. I thought, well, what am I going to do with this? Because, you know, I fancy another Type 10 and, you know, all of that. Keep one Type 10 for this AFK away from the keyboard, sort of like combat. And then another Type 10 then for Xeno combat. Or am I wasting my money on Type 10s? Or is this money going to be best served? Is there going to be a new ship coming? You know, with Odyssey. Missed opportunity if there isn't a new ship. But let's not get our hopes up. We don't know if there's going to be a new ship or not. Chances are, not.
Landing gear deployed.
I'm more interested to know when Odyssey drops. Is it going to take your commander's last position? Or is it going to put people scattered around the galaxy with their assets? I don't know. I don't think anybody knows. Well, Frontier know, don't they? Mark, thanks for the like. Yeah, do you know what? I've only had a short go of this in VR. I should get my act together with this.
Landing successful. Clear to offload.
So we are, mission
Welcome,
board.
Commander.
So, look at this. 2 million, we'll have that. $1.6, we'll have that.
Incoming message. Incoming mission critical message.
$1 million, we'll have that as well. All of a sudden, all these missions, I thought, yeah, well, that's okay. I've got the Corvette. Suits me fine. And of course, you get the smaller ones, don't you? You know, it's for what it's going to cost me there, I'll just go for the influence in that particular area. What have we got? Data delivery, not bothering doing that. Deliver indite. Donation missions. Planetary scan jobs. Obliterate the known terrorist. That's got to be worthwhile having a go. More donation missions. And again, investment missions. So I've kind of rinsed this. Either or, really. Makes no difference to me. YouTube or Twitch. Whatever suits you fine. I'm trying to grow both platforms, so I'm not sure if anyone's watching on Facebook. I don't think many people do they really? Unless you're wearing a bikini and you're in a hot tub, which seems to be what happens on Twitch and Facebook these days. I don't really know what's going on there. So redeem those bounties.
Incoming message.
Look at this. Look at that. Confirm that. I've got 27 million credit bounty. Woo! That's the stuff. So we'll assassinate that pirate, because that's 2.3 million, and why not? All donation missions. There's that fella again, still there. Planetary scan jobs. And that's it. So, I've picked up that one mission. I'm alright with it. Still got plenty other things to do. I've rearmed, I've refueled. Let's go. So busy week next week because Subnautica is also on. Subnautica Below Zero. And the original Subnautica has been on PlayStation. right? And on Xbox, on the Game Pass, and people have been playing it,
Landing gear retracted.
and therefore watching my Subnautica videos on YouTube, which has been good. Certainly good for the good old algorithm.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'm not getting my hopes up. Everyone's going to want everything, aren't they? You know, it's like, oh, has Frontier been keeping something back? Chances are, no. There might be one or two different missions, slight variations on the themes, whereas the main dynamic we've tested in Odyssey already. But I reckon that's kind of about it, because why would they be why would they be not showing stuff for people to test in the alpha? Can you imagine they put them in and it goes wrong?
Mission objective detected.
I just think it's going to be nice to get into Odyssey onto the release branch of their platform, because we've been seeing a release branch with the alphas that's probably a good couple of weeks old, right? And they've been gaining feedback and telemetry on that. The way alphas do go is that these branches are offset by a good couple of weeks. So hopefully what we'll see is a more finished and polished product. I'm kind of hoping, because that's generally how alphas go. But who knows? Yeah, and do you know what? This game is going to evolve. I mean, this is the next step for Frontier. And we've spoken at some lengths, haven't we? In the streams about, well, what we would like to see.
Copy. Deploying the fighter now.
Incoming mission critical message.
Who's all this people? Look at all this lot here.
Fighter is clear of the mothership.
Let's do a bit of scanning around. Whey, there he is. What's he got?
Under attack.
Oh, look at that. Shooties, eh?
Target shields offline. Scan detected.
Shooties don't collide with a Federation corvette.
Bounty incurred.
Good night. Good night, good night, good night.
Target shields online.
So yes, let's talk a little bit about what happened last Sunday, because I managed to go out to a pub.
Incoming.
Now some people might say, well, that's very irresponsible of you, Ricardo, with the pandemic and stuff. It was all socially distanced. You had to go and book a table. You know, there was all manner of ridiculousness going on. Ordering via an app. You know, it was all you know, very controlled and all outside in Wales. None of this inside drinking or eating. But it was just nice to get out with the fellas, right? It really was. You don't realise, sort of like,
On
you
my way,
know,
Commander. Fighter retrieval commencing.
how much you miss just going out and having a beer. And the staff were great in these places. I mean, the app in this one place was a bit ropey. Well, it wasn't an app, it was a web page. And it wasn't very intuitive. And we all work in IT, and we were like, what the hell's going on here?
I've lost power to my shields, Commander.
But then again, we're just old. So, and obviously technology passes us by sometimes. But it was good. It was really good to get out. Kotan. Will, how's it going?
Bay doors closed. Hangar is secure, Commander.
Have they let you out yet, Will? Or are you still in for another couple of weeks?
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But no, it was really good. Say to get out and just have a burger outside in a beer garden. You know, you forget about these things. And then, you know, what were we drinking? Well, we drank it all. There was IPA, there was lager, there was the most ridiculous cocktails I've ever seen, which were very nice, although they can be a little bit expensive. But hey, because you haven't been out, you go, oh, I go crazy. You know? So who am I looking for? I'm looking for Sakura. Where is Sakura? Is that Sakura? That's not him. He is also wanted, but God knows where this Sakura is. These are all ships I could just drop in and destroy because they're pirates. Right, who's this? Look at this! Sakura! This is the person of the bounty. Let me get a look at you, he says. Yeah, I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you with my lasers while I scan you. Oh, you're down and back down my neck of the woods. You done by anybody else? Yeah, sun's been out. It's been nice. It was a bit cold this morning. Early on, like, but yeah, it's been a good day today. Was it busy down there? He's going, 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 he's gone. Kapow. What did he leave us behind? Nothing. Nothing we want. So, I've also got a few other little sneaky missions going on here, which are these pirate missions. Which is what I was going to do with my away from the keyboard thing. But I could just drop into some spaces now and just do some shooting. Because why not?
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, you think, where is it? Why isn't everybody in work? And the kids should be in school and all the rest of it.
1. Engage.
Yep. Check it out. I am now deadly. Behold, the deadly message. Wherever that was. God knows, I don't know where it is. Around just somewhere. Should be highlighted, shouldn't it? Promotion to deadly. There you are. Look, check it out. Bing. What was I doing? I was going to a place. Yeah, threat 4. Let's get in there. See what happens. Couple of thousand light seconds away. So yeah, something therapeutic after a hard week to get on you and just do a little bit of sneaky combat. Because it's been a horrible week. All weeks are horrible, but it's been a horrible week. Yeah, I'll just drop in and just have a go at whoever's in this threat 4 area. See who I can take out. Because I've got to take out loads of them. One more for that one, but for that one, 72. So quite a few. So I have to wait for my notoriety goes down a bit. No doubt. And then once my notoriety has gone down a bit, I will take them out. I'll fly him in my Type 10. Because there is a res zone around here somewhere. Well, there is. Just trust me, there is. Yeah, and not only that, if you get caught, right, in a discrete mission, the bounty gets stuck on your ship that you've got. So it'll be an expensive bounty. So for those, I tend to do things like them in like a Cobra or something a bit cheaper. Ah, that's good stuff, Will. Yeah, exactly. Okay. God, everything's just so slow going. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. When you think for the past 4 weeks, we've been bouncing about in Apex taxis. We've been doing ridiculous things in the game because you know it's an alpha and it's like, you know, who cares? It's not the real commander, not the real game. Now you're back in the real game, you're a little bit more careful.
Mission objective detected.
Right, who's all this lot then? Oh, we'll take him out. Take his shield off him, take his shield off him, take his shield off him. Things are so big, it's just gonna ram me, innit? Right. Die! Ah, yeah, they're gonna take my rutile. Oh no.
Copy. Deploying the fighter now. We've got multiple hostiles here. Let's take them out one at a time. All clear, Commander. Put me in the thick of it.
It's going hatchbreaker limpet crazy. Right. Who's next?
Incoming mission critical message.
Him. Look at things bouncing off my
I've
ship
got power to my
everywhere.
shields, Commander. Performing evasive maneuvers.
You're gonna get it, mate, you are, I tell you what.
Target shields offline. Under attack. Cargo scoop deployed.
We've got multiple hostiles here. Let's take them out one at a time.
Limpet drone. Hatchbreaker limpet.
Where's he gone?
Collector limpet expired. Warning, incoming hatchbreaker limpet.
There he is.
Limpet avoided. Warning, incoming hatchbreaker limpet. Cargo theft in progress. Hatchbreaker limpet avoided. Warning, incoming hatchbreaker limpet. Hatchbreaker limpet avoided. Warning, incoming hatchbreaker limpet. Hatchbreaker limpet avoided.
Oh, I'm going to have to... Who's shooting those limpets at me?
Module malfunction. Warning, incoming hatchbreaker limpet. Cargo theft in progress.
Mr. Type 9, you is deader then. Right, this one here. Stephen Manette, who is deadly in a 30.
Warning, incoming hatchbreaker limpet. Target theft in progress. Warning, taking heat damage. Warning, incoming hatchbreaker limpet. Hatchbreaker limpet avoided. Hatchbreaker limpet avoided. Under attack. Warning, incoming hatchbreaker limpet. Hatchbreaker limpet avoided. Module malfunction. Warning, incoming hatchbreaker limpet.
I know it goes on for ages. Oh, incoming hatchbreaker limpet. Yes, I know everyone's throwing hatchbreaker limpets at me. I don't care.
Hatchbreaker limpet. Hatchbreaker limpet avoided. Under attack.
Come on, take his shields down. Take his shields, take his shields, take his shields. That'll shut him up. Well, yeah, exactly. It's like being nagged, you know. Warning, warning. Your backside's on fire. Yes, I know. Now, if you look at the dynamic we've been used to in Odyssey, it was lasers first, take their shields down. Then it was open up with the old kinetic weapons
I'm under fire. Hull at 50%.
to sort of like take them out proper job. Right? And that's fine. I'm fine with that.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
I can just sit here now for a bit, recharge my shields, see what happens. It might pick some stuff up, it might not. What's going on there? He had me limpets. He had all my limpets. And, ooh, pharmaceutical isolators. Ooh, look at that. That's worthwhile making some more limpets for. Firing a few more off.
Programming limpet drone.
You never know. Yeah, nice and easy. Everyone else has zoomed off. I wonder if we're going to get more damage to the ships and the ship models. So we got it for the Anaconda, and we've had that for years, right? But are we going to get it for somebody else, for some of these other ships? Does make you wonder. Ooh, and indite. Yeah, well, remove indite from the ignore list. Let's pick it all up. Pick it all up, I say. Pick it all up. So yeah, it's going to be exciting times. We're on that sort of that cusp, that precipice, aren't we? Of like the old game, and I know console commanders are going to be stuck with the old game till October, something like that. But then we've also got to think about Odyssey. Now, console commanders, are you going to be watching streams of people streaming Odyssey? As PC commanders, right, are we still going to have access to the original Elite Dangerous like we do today? You know, that sort of thing. Do you think? Oh, look at that. He's just sitting there, look, picking up my stuff. We'll scan him.
Collector limpet expired.
Oh, we'll let him come back and have another go. Where's that? Where's the other guy gone? There he is. Who's that?
Under attack.
Yeah, exactly. Because they'll update the main core of the game, which will be great. But
Target shields off.
I don't know. I just think there's going to be no real going back. Is there? Once it's out, there'll be no going back to it. I don't think anyway. I mean, think of it logistically for Frontier. Keeping an instance on multiple servers. So you have an instance on an Elite Dangerous server. You'll have an instance on an Odyssey server. And at least instance on a Horizon server. I would have thought they would have
Destroyed.
completely and utterly knocked Elite Dangerous on the head, since they gave
Limpet drone.
Horizons out for free.
Programming limpet drone.
Cargo pickups from ground settlements. Fair enough. So I have done yet another mission there, look. 5 million that was for how many ever it was I shot. Because I'll be going for the money. And then this one here, 14 out of 72. Ah, so it's going to be specific to... So that's good. So if agri bases will have cheap agri cargo, you know, cheap refineries will have cheap material. Excellent stuff. Good stuff. I'm happy about that. Right, what else have we got here? Look at all this. Kind of got all of that. Compound shielding. That's good. Let's recall that fighter. Orders. Recall the fighter.
On my way, Commander. Fighter retrieval commencing.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Cargo scoop retracted. Come on, fighter. Brill. Right.
Bay doors
Navigation.
closed. Hangar is secure, Commander.
Cannot
Jump.
comply.
Jump. Jumpy, jumpy, jump, jump. Jumping away.
Ready to engage.
Well, the thing is, by steering a regulator and production going down should affect the background simulation, shouldn't it? That's the way I see it.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, exactly. So that should be quite good. So there's a resource extraction site there, look. Yeah, exactly. They should have local effects as well, shouldn't it? Really. So yeah, I'm interested to see how many people, even though they have Odyssey, will go back and play Elite Dangerous Horizons, right? I'm very interested.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
I don't know how many will. There's a lot of people who are like, no, no, not playing it, don't like it, don't want it, don't like it, not playing it. And you think, well, yeah, you know, you've got to respect everyone's point of view. And towards, I think, the middle of the alpha, I did get a feeling with Odyssey there was quite a bit going on. Like, what shall I do now? And that was a nice place to be in. What shall I do now? Shall I do a combat mission? Shall I do a scientific mission? Not going to be doing many of them. Not unless there's major money attached to it. You know, that's sampling. Nah. Combat? Good for a bit of combat, innit? But once you get to Elite, what are you going to be doing? What about these new Elite Dangerous Elite rankings? What about all of those? Yeah. I mean, it'd be good to like have an SRV. An SRV minibus. So you can have someone parked around the back of a base. And then, you know, once you've done the heist, you've got your regulator, for example. They've got the engines running, taking people out, hidden. Get to the SRV and they evacuate you out. All these sort of missions, I think, would be really good. Yeah. I'm probably going to go Odyssey full time. Because it'll make sense. I mean, all the content I've got of Elite Dangerous on my channel, and I have got hundreds of videos. Old interface, old way of doing things, dated. You know? Yeah, it's all about Horizons. And then it'll all be about Odyssey, and then it'll all be about the next one that comes out. So, for content creation, those videos are not so much redundant now, but they kind of will be in October, November, when the console commanders get their version of Odyssey. That's if it comes in. And it'll also be interesting to see the difference between the Xbox One and the Xbox X, and PS4 and PS5, and things like that. Yeah, and I think, you know, the on-foot stuff is a big part of Odyssey, right? If they have an issue, they'll be bloody fixing it quick. I think. You know, I wouldn't be a bit surprised.
Mission objective detected.
You know, move forward with the game.
Copy. Deploying
Right.
the fighter now.
Programming limpet drone. Scan detected. Collect limpet expired.
All clear, Commander. Put me in the thick of it.
Under attack.
Just take his shields down. Come on.
Warning, incoming hatch breaker limpet.
Oh yeah,
Multiple
hatch
targets in the
breakers.
area, Commander. Could be dangerous.
Scan detected. Hatch breaker limpet avoided.
He's coming right for me.
Hatch breaker limpet avoided. Warning, incoming hatch breaker limpet. Hatch breaker limpet avoided. Warning, incoming hatch breaker limpet.
The point defense is doing a pretty good job.
Offline. Scan detected. Hatch breaker limpet avoided. Warning, incoming hatch breaker limpet. Hatch breaker limpet avoided. Warning,
Here we go, here we go, here we go. We're coming in, we're going in. Kapow, kapow, kapow. We're making a right old Jackson Pollock, right, of his hull. Look at all the scoring on that. Gone. On to the next one. There he is. Who's that? He can have it as well. Took his shields down, didn't we? Hatchbreaker limpets. Oh, hatchbreaker limpets. So yeah, you know, I've got a bit of a lull as well, where, you know, I've got to get some. Well, I haven't got to do anything, but like I'd like to get some below zero stuff done when that comes out, and that's coming out on the 14th. So when's that? For next Thursday, something like that, I think it is. So I enjoyed that game, and it's changed dramatically as well. So it's a really good survival game. And there's a few other things knocking about that I haven't played. Come on, let's take him out. Here we go, here we go, here we go, here we go. Take him down, take him down. Get the old big guns in there. Goodbye. Who's next? That's what it gets like. It's like, oh, who's next? Who's this guy here? Shoot you as well, mate.
Target shields offline.
Gone. Next. All these are, you know, stacking up. Not giving me that much trouble, are they? Who's this bunch of farmers? Boy, yeah, look at this. Look at this. The Feral Omen. Nope, he's clean. And so is he. I've just been shooting everybody. So let's just shoot him as well. Why not?
Target shields offline.
Okay, now you die, victim. No, no, now you die, victim. %1 on the hull. Now he's on 0%. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna check out? He has.
Target destroyed.
No, they're way away. The Python. Right, what we got? Indite, thermic... Ooh, thermic alloys, eh? Got all of them. I have been a busy person. I've picked up all these materials. You know? Picked it all up.
Cargo scoop deployed.
What do you do? You know? What do you do? Thanks for the follow. So, great. Let's jump. Let's get the fighter back.
Wilco, Commander. Returning to Fighter Bay now.
And then get ready to move on a bit. Now, if I go in and do this away from the keyboard thing, I can't really, because my notoriety is so high. Everybody's going to be having a go at me. and I mean absolutely everybody. The police are going to be there, the feds are going to be there. It's going to be a nightmare.
Retrieval process complete, Commander.
So I've got to lay off that for a bit. My shields then.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging.
Let's jump out.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
But yeah, Odyssey. It's going to be the future. The better graphics, sharper graphics, new gameplay, new planet generation systems. You got to think, are people going to want to go back? I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, I've heard that. Oh, Will's having a curry. Got me thinking about a curry now. Interesting. But I had fish and chips from the chip shop yesterday, so I can't really. Got to try and limit the amount of food, takeaway food that I'm eating. Because it's getting ridiculous.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
Oh, chicken tikka. I bought that curry guy book as well. I said, you out of the missus, make me something. Sure, I don't even know where it is. She's put it away in one of the where cookery books go to die, which is our kitchen cupboards. Well, that would be surprise. That would be surprising. But I guarantee you, even if they did that, right, there would always be somebody to moan about it. Doctor's orders. Well, yeah. Do you know what? I mean, this Armstrong moment they're banging on about. You can't just have one Armstrong moment. You're going to have several. Because different ships. Different, entry and egress points. Saying 40 ships, so there are new ships then. Where did you hear that? Yes, I think it's 32, or is there 36 ships in game? Can't quite remember. But either way, it's... Yeah, you're right. Oh yeah, already. But yeah, all these things have got to be taken in consideration when they do this Armstrong moment, or are they just going to fluff it? I think it's like 36 ships. That's including the Viper Mark IV and the Cobra Mark IV. Still on 9 notoriety.
Mission objective detected. Scan detected.
Okay, Commander. Initiating SLF deployment. Telepresence online. Awaiting your orders.
Let's give him a
Mayday,
good scanning.
Commander. I'm under fire. Taking damage.
Under fire
Hull
already?
integrity down to 50%.
Under attack.
My hull is taking a beating, Commander. Not sure how much more of this I'll be able to handle. We've lost a fighter, Commander.
Already? God, they're useless, isn't they?
Roger. Telepresence startup engaged. All clear, Commander. Put me in the thick of it.
Scan detected.
It would be nice to have a nice surprise at launch. Panther Clipper. That sort of thing, wouldn't it? It would be something. I don't know though. I don't know if it's... Don't know if that's gonna happen. God, this guy is
We've
rock
got
solid.
multiple hostiles
Come
here.
on.
Let's take them out one at a time.
Target shields offline. Warning, temperature critical.
Give him a good smash. Smash him up. Taping out Type 9s. It's hardly what you call a challenge, is it? But, you know, it's alright. Alright, so who's this lot then? That's the Fuzz. Who's that? That's the Fuzz.
I've lost power to my shields, Commander. Performing evasive maneuvers.
They've all zipped away. I shot one and that was it.
I'm under fire. Hull at 50%.
And they're going to want their pound of flesh as well, aren't they?
Bounty incurred.
Let's have a look. Who's that? Please.
Warning,
Who's that?
attack. Gaining heat.
My shields are
Wanted.
down.
Mission
Requesting
target. There
assist,
you go.
Commander.
Take him out.
My hull is taking a beating, Commander. Not sure how much more of this I'll be able to handle.
Take that on the cruel pandemic. It's certainly been that, isn't it?
We've lost a fighter, Commander.
Taking damage. Shields
My shields are down.
fighter assembly initiated.
It's getting a little bit too crazy.
Attack. Taking internal damage. Under attack.
Is he gone? Good, he's gone.
Destroyed.
That's the Fuzz. That's the Fuzz.
Frameshift charged.
Let's get out of here. Frameshift drive malfunction. Oh, you utter. You complete and utter, you.
Frameshift
Now we're charging. Let's get boosting away. Let's get out of the way a bit. So all that armour plating on that Corvette, thank God for that, that's all I can say. This ship could still do with being a bit faster. Here we go. Now we're out.
2, 1. Engage. Warning. Taking heat damage.
Let's get back to the carrier, which is around here somewhere. There it is. To the carrier, Batman. Oh, dear me. I've been in this chair too long. Way too long. So let's just take a look and see what's happening on the socials. Yeah, pretty good stuff. Okay. Heading more towards the carrier. Do a little bit of repair. Repair and rearm. Okay, what we got? Nearly 400,000 when I hand all these in. Which in fact I should be going there, shouldn't I? Ithaca. Hand these bounty missions in.
Frameshift drive charging.
See what else I can pick up. Nice. Nice and handy.
4, 3,
They need more variation in the materials that are being dropped as well from bounty hunting. Same old things, isn't it? Galvanizing alloys, photo alloys, mechanical scrap. That old chestnut. So they need more variation in them as well. Again, in my opinion. Home Depot. There we go.
shields online.
Hume Depot. Get in it, scan it up, drop the missions off, claim some bounties, rinse and repeat. 7% are deadly. It's not bad, is it? At this rate, sometime in August, I may even be deadly still. But the upper parts of deadly. But it certainly helps to have a ship like this. Okay, here we go. Coming into it now. So yeah, at just after 20 past 5 GMT in the UK, combat missions. Good old combat. Good old shoot things combat missions. And because we're on this cusp between now and Elite Dangerous Odyssey, there's nothing new to go out and find. They've sort of like given everybody a bit of a combat community goal to do, haven't they? Imperial v Federation. No one's bothered. You know, no one's bothered. Have a community goal with a nice new shiny piece of kit. That's what I think.
Dynamics Romeo India Charlie.
Nice new shiny piece of kit.
Safe speed, Commander.
That may or may not give you the edge slightly. That's what people want.
Request approved.
And you do that too many times, it's like, oh, what, again? Can't be bothered. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Detected.
I'm also pledged to Hudson. Where are we? 39. Where's that? Oh, there it is. That's it. I wasn't paying attention. 39. I wasn't paying attention.
Meters from touchdown.
Starport Services. Oh, I'll keep you busy.
Initiate system shut down.
It's going to be all the data as well to collect. That's going to be the thing. Embedded firmware. That's the stuff. Because I sold it all.
Incoming message.
So we're getting friendly with these people. Oh, there's a couple of... Ooh, look at all these. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do that. And you know what? I'm going to do that as well. Shall I do that? Don't know. Why not? We'll have a go. Meant to be done in a wing, but who cares? All this wet work rubbish. Can't be bothered. One there for a cheeky million. I'm not donating. I'm not a charity. More pirate missions, look. For 3 million. 6 of them. Could be nice and easy. Take that one. Hey Jules, the weekend has indeed started. You're not wrong there, mate. It certainly has. So we picked up a few more. These are all good stuff. Go to the contacts. Hand in 5 million. Look in fines and vouchers there, look.
Incoming message.
Not doing anything there. Nothing there. Right. How are we looking on crew? Novice. 6% they want off me now. It's a bit heavy, isn't it? I mean, look at this guy. Wants 12%. A bit of cheesy grin on his face. Look at that cheesy grin his face is. So, pop back onto the mission board. Something else might have popped up. You never know. No, that looks like it. That'll do for the time being. Right then. Launch! Launch away, that's what I say. Let's get going. Turn my lights off. Alright then.
Ship restraints disengaged.
Will's got me thinking about a curry now. And it wouldn't cost me that much, but because by the time I'm ready for a curry, the kids would have eaten something. And if the kids have eaten something, that means I haven't got to buy the kids a curry. And if I haven't got to buy the kids a curry, and my eldest son is up his mother's, because it's my other son's birthday who lives up there, I haven't got to buy him a curry. So that just means I've got to buy me and the missus a curry, which is cheaper. So really, I'm saving money by having a curry and not being taken advantage of. What do you think about that? About thinking.
Scan detected.
Exactly. That's dad logic. If the kids have had whatever it is the kids eat, scrambled eggs on toast or whatever they came in from school wanting. But what happens is my youngest son, who's a machine, will say, he'll eat his food. And I'll say something like, oh, let's have a Chinese, let's have a curry. And then he'll say, aha, I'll have some of that. And you're like, no, you've eaten. You're not having a curry. But there you go. I don't know, a madras. I might have a madras, actually. I fancy something with a bit of oomph in it. Chicken madras. Beef madras. Ooh. My eyes are starting to water even just talking about it.
Frameshift drive charging.
I should have called this Elite Dangerous. What curry shall I have? In the comments. Because that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? I don't see anybody springing about in the kitchen. As I look down that way. So, to bide my time a bit.
Mission objective detected.
Right, I'm going to the nav beacon. And that's going to be nasty when I get to the nav beacon. Because they're all going to be popping in. And the fact that I'm super wanted.
Message.
Lamb madras. Yeah, I do. Yes. I quite fancy a beef madras. But then again, you always get ropey bits of beef, don't you? That way, see, if I have a beef madras, she doesn't like beef madras, which means I get a beef madras to myself, as opposed to, oh, can I have a little bit of yours? Now, we all know this happens, fellas. Can I have this a little bit of that? Well, if you wanted that, why didn't you order it? Because this is mine. And she goes, well, you can have a bit of mine if you want. I don't want a korma. See? We've all been there. I can't be the only one who gets this sort of grief. And then they say, oh, but having a curry is about sharing. Actually, no, it isn't. Chinese, big round table, not so much in the curry house.
Critical message.
I think. Oh, Jules, vegetarian. Carrot madras. You know it makes sense.
Detected.
Right. Here's one of the people I need.
Under attack.
He's already started, look. Look at him. Starting at me.
Thermal attack. Gaining heat.
Somebody else is having a go as well. Let him put his glitter away. Everyone's kicked off now. Let's get the fighter out of there. It didn't launch. The fighter didn't launch. Yeah, that's got me thinking now. Yeah. Nice madras. Right, let's get this fighter launched.
Wilco, bay is prepped. Systems online.
Target shield.
His shields are down. We've got him.
Under attack.
He's really close as well. Look at that. And then I got to get to work with all these other people as well. Then. I haven't shot an enforcer. Well, I might have. So it looks like the fighter has had a go at
Incoming mission critical
an
message.
enforcer. Yeah.
I've lost power to my shields, Commander.
Well, that's your own fault for shooting the fuzz. Really, isn't it?
Multiple targets in this area, Commander.
Ooh,
Could be
Shifty
dangerous.
Bosch, that's us.
Hull integrity at 50%, Commander.
Come on in.
I can't find any trace of the fighter. It is down.
Oh no, the fighter's gone. Let's jump and go and pick up other people. Yeah, I've decided I'm having a curry.
1. Engage. Incoming mission critical message.
I have decided. So let's have a look. Threat 2. Who's that? Anaconda. He's got to be a naughty boy, isn't he? Floating around during an Anaconda. Mission target 3 of 3. It's definitely going to be him. We got him. We got him on the hook. This is going to have to be a bit cunning, because obviously he's the wing mission. Interdiction, interdiction, interdiction. It's all about interdiction. I hope they fix the SRV on Odyssey as well, because that was just like trying to wrangle... Ooh, ears are popped. That was just trying to wrangle a dead Labrador over gravel, that was. Here he is. He's turning around. His fellas are going to turn in a minute, aren't they? Here come his fellas. Right. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep giving him a good smash in. Smash him up, smash him up, smash him up. Let's get towards him. Come on, come on, come on. He doesn't believe it. He says he doesn't believe it. Look at that. Doesn't believe it. Oof. Bit of ramming going on. Ramming speed. Do you know what, Jules? I did the old SSD thing as well on some old laptops that the kids were using, and I tell you what, it's breathing life into all these old machines, and all these old machines we've had knocking about have been keeping the kids learning during the pandemic. He's gone. What bits and pieces have we got? Heat resistant ceramics. Ooh, we need them. Ooh, look at that. I bet you I haven't got any, have I? I didn't pick it. Damn it, didn't pick any up. I'm going to have to make limpets, and I hate making limpets.
Under attack.
SSD helps. Think about maxing out your memory on your PC. If you can get memory, that is. Is someone still shooting me? Who the hell is this shooting me? Don't you dare shoot me. Gotta make this quick because... Right. How can the collector be out of ammo? I did limpets. Come on, come on, come on. Resupply limpets. Brill. Right.
Programming limpet drone. Programming limpet drone.
Go and pick up some stuff. We'll have all of that. Well, as much as what I can get. The ceramics would be good because I need that for engineering.
Warning, temperature critical. Warning, taking heat damage.
That's the stuff. Go out there. Go my flying monkeys. Pick up all my salvage alloys and heat resistant ceramics. Right. Who's next? Who's next on the death list? Rob Stewart. Doomsday. Or Domesday. Domesday. Good stuff. All good stuff. So, any suggestions on what we should stream on the weekend? I think material hunting might be a good one. Go back over to those spires, pick up a load of guff. Yeah, Jules, 16 would be great. You might be able to get another cheeky 16 to go on it, and it's amazing what that extra 16 will do for you. I mean, there's 32 in this, 2 banks of 16. I do fancy putting another 16 in it, just to give that PC another, you know, that little bit of extra oomph. But picking up memory these days, memory, you know, and SSDs and graphics cards are like the must-have items. It's crazy. Crazy, 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 crazy. Totally crazy. I think they were saying on the news that it's going to be another 6 months before things get anywhere near back to normal on, you know, production lines for silicon wafers and what have you. So I might just have to wait and sweat it.
Cargo scoop retracted. Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Who's next? Threat to mission target. $12,000 blinkins away. Don't know about that. Oh no, there it is. I won't even get there. The guy's going to pull me out now. That further lance is going to pull me right out. Okay, here we go. We're going in. Oh, but it's good that it's Friday though, isn't it? You know? This Rob Stewart, I need him. I think, here we go. Hopefully somebody else will drop in at the same time so it'll make it worth my while. And that'll be the bounties that I'm doing then.
Under attack. Target shields offline.
Come on, come on, come on. Finish the scan so I can open up with the big guns. There we go. Somebody else, look. Is he doing a runner? He's doing a runner.
Frameshift charge detected.
Oh, no you don't.
Warning.
Outer range.
Under attack.
Oh, I'll have to take this fella out instead then.
Under attack.
2 third lances. Tough love. I should bind a key for launch fighter as well. I should start using voice command because I've got that as well. Right, you having it, mate. Ha!
Taking damage. Shields offline.
Oh, shooting all that crap at me.
Target shields offline.
Finally.
Under attack.
Come on, stop shooting that at me.
Warning. Hull breach attack.
Give him lighting up.
Damage. Cable integrity at 50%.
Okay, Commander. Initiating SLS deployment.
Yeah. It's an extra key
Fighters online. I'm ready when you are.
press, isn't it? Then I've been using a gauge at will quite a bit. Which is point defense then. Come on. Because that other further lance is so going to get it once I get...
Ship is taking damage, Commander.
Canopy compromised.
Yeah, you gone. You gone, you gone, you gone, you gone, you gone, you gone, you gone. Next. Right.
Fighter is down, Commander.
Incoming mission critical message.
He's doing a runner.
Fighter assembly initiated.
Ah, he's turning around now though, isn't he? Look at that.
Under attack.
He's clean apparently, but I'm going to shoot him anyway because, to be fair, he shot me.
Frameshift drive charging.
What can I pick up? Nothing.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage.
Really? Oh, that's something I could think about doing.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Got a 3D printer down there, as we all know. But, there's lots of things I should be doing to make my life easier. I just don't. Just 12 meter. Ah, yeah. I bet that'd be a good idea. That something sat by there just for the game. I know quite a few people have done them. I've seen the streams and I thought, yeah, that's interesting. I never get round to it. Never ever get round to it.
Shields.
I mean, I've got a stream deck right here that I do all my things like that on, right? So I've seen someone do that. Okay, who we got left? Quite a few. Yeah. Micro Arduino boards. Yeah, I know what you mean. I know the ones you mean. Okay, someone's having a go. Brilliant. We'll just let them have a go. We'll never catch her. Yeah, I think I've got one in the cupboard. The cupboard by there. Let's see who's gonna be the first to catch up with me and pull me out of frame shift. Threat to, let's go back to that. Yeah. Lots of things to do, and it means putting the old 3D printer back together, which is not. It's no great shakes really, but get a few things out the way first, and why not? Certainly the weather to be doing it now as opposed to in the winter. Get it going over there where it used to be. Ugh. Mission target. Everyone flies a fertile lance these days. You know what I mean? Crazy. Yeah, something to think about, isn't it? So when you're 3D printing, you never rest, I find. You never rest when you're 3D printing. Oh, is the print alright? Is it okay? And I've got to re-oil the rods, because the rods are a bit dry and need cleaning. So I got a bit of maintenance to do on it. Right, he's coming right at me. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. And fire. Fire everything we've got it in. He's going to do a runner. No, he's not.
Incoming mission critical message.
What did he drop? Precipitated alloys.
Deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Yeah, but because you're watching the 3D printer, you're never relaxing. Especially not with these CR10s. I mean, they are a nightmare. I'm now thinking about this curry. My stomach is rumbling about this curry. Good grief. That can't be right. That honestly can't be right. I'm looking at my YouTube analytics. And the shorts video I did, just deadly, right? I've had 1,182 views on this, right, in the last 60 minutes. I mean, bloody hell. I know. It never goes this high. And all I did was, well, you've seen it, right? But what was all that about? That is correct power of shorts, baby. That is utterly mental. Did he? God, the Steam forums, no way. Well, bloody hell, that is good, because that shorts video is, I see. Should get myself on the Steam forums.